Yes. Just so that I know, how does the judge get the declaration on a day of not having the court hearing? Yes. How can you have an order for protection before having the motion hearing? Yes. And why is it important to make sure that there is an actual court record of the actual chronology of exactly what happens? Now, somebody says it doesn't matter. We just put the shit on there whatever fucking way we want. Pooch. But I would say that I can actually sue you for saying you had an order for protection before having a motion hearing. Because the motion hearing happens 1st. And then admitting a declaration without me getting a copy of it, without me getting notice and opportunity to be heard, yes, without me being able to be in the courtroom to hear what the actual petitioner says, without me having time to read any declaration, pooch, without any proof of service, pooch. Now, I know, okay. You in the court don't think it fucking matters, but for me, the one suing you, I think it does. Now, let's say it's a jury of my peers, pooch, and they say, well, this is really nitpicky, pooch. Except what they realize is, how'd you get a declaration admitted to the court 2 days before the actual court hearing? Yes. When your previous declaration was admitted to the court before you had the motion hearing, that should have happened before you reissued the temporary protection order. See, to a jury, right, all of these nitpicky, yes, adds up to billions of fucking dollars because you're too arrogant to understand the importance of what he's saying. Exactly when, yeah, it does. Now, I want you to remove your protection order, right? Because as I had shown you, right, there's procedural due process, and then there's the actual right. The order for protection, right? The motion hearing goes before the order for protection, yes. And since the order for the surrender of the weapons form, yes, is included in the order for protection, right. First you have the motion hearing, and then you issue the order for protection, and then you issue the order surrender form, yes. Now, return of service. Um, exact, exactly when do you do that? 2 days after you served me in the Squim Public Library? By an individual that didn't have any legal right to serve me? Yeah. I think there is a reason why you put these in order of how they actually happen, so that when I explain to those that are going to decide the amount of damages that this county, Jefferson County, state of Washington, every state of the United States, as well as numerous other government agencies, they'll say, yeah. Well, first, it is the motion hearing. Each and every of the cases. Well, let's look at the dissolution of marriage. Oh, okay. She petitioned for dissolution of marriage. Right. She admitted all these different documents. Yes, probably a big packet of them. And then the sheriff's return of service. You served me at the same moment as arresting me. Right. Now, there was a sheriff's return of service for 6/4/2012. Um, she got served that I got served, or did somebody else get served? Now, I did respond within the time allowed. Yes. She herself, Heidi Budnick, went to the children in the middle class. And then she motioned the court for default. Yeah. Now, why didn't you put the order of default before the motioning for default? Why don't you put the motion hearing? Well, it would have been the motion for default, and then a motion hearing, and then order of default. Ouch. Seems that your motion hearings are not going where they need to be. Why is it important? Because you can't have a motion hearing before you issue an order for default. And you can't have a motion hearing without a motion for default. Pooch! So it's obvious that the motion for default is in the correct chronological history. Yes. But this would go here and this would go there. Oh. Did. Oh.